In a startling revelation, the Galactic Union has detected unusual frequency fluctuations emanating from the center of Japan. These fluctuations have been linked to the occurrence of the first X5.01 large solar flare in 6 years. Scientists are baffled by this correlation and are working tirelessly to understand its implication. The Galactic Union urges caution and vigilance as we navigate through this unprecedented event. Stay tuned for further updates on this developing situation. Message by Galactic Union: frequency fluctuations at the center of Japan, and the first X5.01 large solar flare in 6 years. As the scientists continue to investigate the unusual correlation between the frequency fluctuations at the center of Japan and the X5.01 large solar flare, new data has emerged. It has been discovered that the solar flare has caused disruptions in communication systems, GPS networks, and power grids across the region. The Galactic Union is closely monitoring the situation and working with local authorities to manage the aftermath of this unprecedented event. It is advised to remain cautious and prepared for any potential further impact as our understanding of the situation evolves. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing crisis. Message by Galactic Union: impact assessment of the X5.01 large solar flare. The Galactic Union has conducted an extensive impact assessment following the X5.01 large solar flare and the subsequent disruptions in communication systems, GPS networks, and power grids in Japan. The findings reveal significant damage to infrastructure, with power outages affecting millions of residents. Scientists are working tirelessly to restore systems and mitigate further disruptions. Despite these challenges, efforts are being made to ensure the safety and well-being of those affected. The Galactic Union urges continued caution and vigilance as the situation unfolds. Stay tuned for updates on recovery efforts and future preventative measures. Message by Galactic Union: ongoing recovery efforts and future preparedness measures. In the wake of the devastating impact of the X5.01 large solar flare, the Galactic Union remains committed to supporting recovery efforts in Japan. Emergency response teams are working tirelessly to restore communication systems, GPS networks, and power grids to full functionality. In addition, plans are being developed to enhance preparedness measures for future solar flare occurrences. The Galactic Union emphasizes the importance of remaining vigilant and proactive in the face of such natural disasters. Stay tuned for updates on the progress of recovery efforts and the implementation of new preventative measures. Message by Galactic Union: progress in recovery efforts and enhanced preparedness measures. Significant progress has been made in the recovery efforts following the X5.01 large solar flare in Japan. Communication systems, GPS networks, and power grids are gradually being restored to normal functioning. In addition, new preventative measures are being implemented to mitigate the impact of future solar flare events. The Galactic Union continues to work closely with local authorities to ensure the safety and well-being of the affected population. It is essential to remain alert and prepared for any potential future disruptions. Stay tuned for more updates on the ongoing recovery efforts and the implementation of enhanced preparedness measures. Message by Galactic Union. Long-term effects of X5.01 large solar flare. The Galactic Union has conducted a thorough investigation into the long-term effects of the X5.01 large solar flare in Japan. It has been observed that the flare has caused lasting damage to the environment, with reports of increased radiation levels and disrupted magnetic fields. Efforts are underway to assess and address these impacts, as well as to develop strategies for future solar flare events. The Galactic Union urges continued caution and preparedness. In light of these long-term effects, stay tuned for further updates on the ongoing monitoring and mitigation efforts. Message by Galactic Union. Assessment of environmental impact and future resilience measures. The Galactic Union has completed the assessment of the environmental impact of the X5.01 large solar flare in Japan. It has been determined that the flare has caused significant disruptions to the local ecosystem, with long-lasting effects on flora and fauna. Plans are now being put in place to restore and protect the environment, as well as to enhance resilience measures for future solar flare events. The Galactic Union emphasizes the importance of taking proactive steps to safeguard the planet and mitigate the impact of solar activity. Stay tuned for updates on these ongoing efforts. Message by Galactic Union. Future preparedness. Initiatives in the wake of environmental impact. The Galactic Union has announced a series of future preparedness initiatives in response to the environmental impact of the X5.01 large solar flare in Japan. These initiatives include the development of early warning systems, the establishment of emergency response protocols, and the implementation of sustainable practices to mitigate the impact of solar events on the environment. The Galactic Union is committed to building resilience and ensuring the planet's long-term sustainability in the face of such natural disasters. Stay tuned for updates on the progress of these initiatives and their impact on future resilience measures. Message by Galactic Union. Continued progress in future preparedness initiatives. The Galactic Union is pleased to report continued progress in the implementation of future preparedness initiatives in response to the environmental impact of the X5.01 large solar flare in Japan. Early warning systems have been enhanced, emergency response protocols have been refined, and sustainable practices are being promoted to mitigate the impact of solar events on the environment. These efforts are crucial in building resilience and ensuring the planet's long-term sustainability. The Galactic Union remains committed to supporting these initiatives and will provide updates on their ongoing impact on future resilience measures. Stay tuned for further developments in our collective efforts towards preparedness and sustainability.